Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Pit Stop. I'm your hostess, Raja, and today my very, very special guest is the one, the only, Gia Gunn. Absolutely.
How are you, Raja?
I am so good. I'm so glad to have you here because we have a lot of tea to spill,
Darling,
girl.
yes, God.
Tea to spill. The day kind of begins with a conversation with Aja because she was almost defeated.
She was.
Yeah, it was a little scary for her.
Yeah.
And you know, she was kind of serving a little bit of like, you know, to some of the girls, including Valentina.
I don't think Valentina should have been the top three.
Why do you think they're giving her so much problems, that Valentina girl?
You know, I think because she's young, she's pretty, and she's on her game. And you know what? Nobody wants anyone else to succeed in life if they've only been doing drag for 10 months.
Yeah.
And I think maybe some of the queens feel a little bit intimidated or just maybe, honestly, a little bit embarrassed that she looks so stunning and she's like this little baby queen.
I'm watching Valentina and becoming more and more Team Valentina. So the challenge this week was all the girls had to do a morning news show.
Morning, bitches.
You know, group challenges always bring out a lot of drama, usually amongst the girls. Emotions.
Yes.
Okay, yes, emotions is a good word.
Because not everybody's a team player, even though we're all in this, you know, league of drag, right?
This is me holding my hand up and following the rules that we set in place. If you're gonna set the rules, follow the rules.
Now, I've noticed in the past that a lot of the people who tend to be control freaks tend to have the hardest time. Are you a control freak?
I'm not a control freak, but I definitely like, you know,
Your
artistic direction in the things that I partake in.
I'm a control freak on the DL. I'm just so good at it. I don't even think that people realize that I'm controlling them or manipulating them in any way. Repeat after me, Gia.
I love it.
Raja
I'm
is
mesmerized.
perfect. Let's talk about our first team of girls.
Yes.
They're the Good Morning Bitches girls.
They were the team.
They were the team.
They were the team for me. I feel like they were outstanding. They definitely concurred. Concurred?
Sure.
You love. I feel like they definitely did the challenge, and I was entertained, which is what I look for in any challenge and anything that has to do with drag.
For queens,
Tastes great, doesn't it?
oh, so good.
Before we go on, can I just mention the cameo of Mia and Raven without teeth?
Honey.
How did they catch me in the morning?
How is she, though?
Group 2 was not on today.
And they were not so on that day.
So this group was a little bit, you know, there's some fumbles, and they were a little bit disheveled in style.
And finally, well, that's about all the time we have for right now.
Let's talk about the hosts of the show, since Trinity was the leader of the group, and she was the leader of the hosts, too, her and Peppermint. They had some stumbles. What did you think about that?
I definitely didn't really see that coming.
Unless they come with two biscuits, two breasts and two biscuits.
I didn't know exactly where it came from, but I think it's just this overall competition, just kind of like taking over the girls, you know what I mean? And sometimes you just have to like stand up for yourself and let the girls know, well, I'm here too. This is what I want to do, and this is me.
I remember seeing like that kind of scenario where you just see the camera and it kind of like freezes you a little bit, and you think that you know what you're doing until you're actually placed in that environment.
Do I get up now?
Okay, now for the elimination. The theme was naughty 90s. I want to know first, which ones did you think were the best?
The best. Offhand, I liked Pheromone. I love anything with a feather, a little chiffon, very flowy. I definitely also liked Aja's. I love a beaded fringe.
Okay.
The red was very, you know, burlesque and very sexy. I really liked that. I definitely liked Trinity Taylor's too. I felt like that was very appropriate 90s sexy wear. Those are my top 3.
Okay, now who out of that group did you think did the worst?
The worst had to be between Miss Peppermint or Miss Eureka.
That was bad. That was bad. And I love me some Peppermint. Peppermint, don't get me wrong, I know you might be watching. Just saying, that was really, like, really? That was really?
You know, some of us just kind of like interpret the categories or the themes a little bit differently, if you will. And
maybe
so
maybe she thought the challenge was naughty 90s because it looked like a 90s music video, like really a little cheap side.
Yeah, maybe she was just a little thrown off as to what the category was.
Girl, this always happens in RuPaul's Drag Race.
Who deserves to go home tonight and why?
Ru asked which one of the girls they think should go. And the responses were quite interesting. Do you think a moment like this is an opportunity or is it a risk?
I think you use this as an opportunity to win, because I feel like as a participant, all of us should arrive there to win.
She was focused on herself and not really so much of everyone else.
I call shade.
It's a competition. You're a competitor, and you should be there to win.
So it comes down to Trinity and Charlie.
Yes.
I still don't understand why Trinity was there.
You know, I
What
feel
was
like...
it that brought her there?
I don't know, because her runway was good.
Yeah.
And I feel like she did okay on the challenge.
Yeah.
Maybe it just wasn't her day, gal.
It was a lapse of judgment, gal.
The drag gods were just not on her side, gal.
The lip sync, which was interesting.
Interesting.
I just need to know. I need to know is anybody watching? I need to know what the happened. Help me with this. Would you have backed out so easily?
It was a little unfortunate to watch. I definitely would have liked to see a little bit more effort, at least 1 foot, you know, forward or back, or just, you know, a little two-step.
Or like a pivot on 1 foot and like going.
Yeah, maybe like
something.
a hair flip or just like something.
See, I think that Charlie was intimidated. Number one, by her shoe height.
Yes.
And
she had those platforms with the ostrich.
Yeah.
I loved the shoes. Now, as Charlie, I love the shoes, girl.
Charlie hides. London, Boston, and now the world. Sashay away.
Thank you, Ru.
But you know, I did think she gave up, but I still give her much props and much respect. I am so happy that you came, because it is a rare moment that we get to kiki and just be the gals that we are.
And just be glamorous and feel our inner tuna and just be gorge.
Just lit
and of
cameras.
course, stunned.
Yes, stunned, always stunned. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. I want to thank my lovely guest, Gia Gunn, this week.
Thank you, guys.
Join us every week. We'll see you later.
Hey, squirrel friend. When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.